here we go. Part 15, the royal trial begins. Welcome to the royal trial. We will firstly question any of the witnesses that have a say in the matter. Then we shall go through the evidence gathered. And lastly, we will identify the killer. Some of you are suspects. I have a right to believe that a real perpetrator is amongst us tonight. And with that, let's hear what the witnesses have to say. I think it's this guy. I think it was this guy from the beginning, because he called the toast. Your Grace, we have three people enlisted as witnesses. Who shall we start with? Let's go with Talus. King Talus' own advisor. Please state your name and tell us what you have to say. The name is Rigo. I was an advisor to King Talus. I have a very important piece of information, Your Grace. I recognize Lady Lena over here. She visited our castle not long ago before the royal wedding and threatened King Talus. She said her son was supposed to be the one to marry Lorsulia, not Ivo. She said that the wedding were to go ahead, she would come for Talus and his family. Oh. We must proceed accordingly, Your Grace. She is clearly the perpetrator.
Lies!
Shh. You'll get to speak in the end, Lady Lena. Thank you, Rigo. That was very useful. Talus' castle guard, come forth. Please state your name and tell us what you have to say. My name is Luftfrid, Your Grace. I was King Talus' guard and served him well. Not well enough, I can hear you say. But know that there was little I could do against poison, especially one that worked so fast. The day King Talus dies was the day of shame of guilt for me. King Ivo was continuing to make me pay for the price. Ivo was the nerdy sounding. To the point! All I wanted to say was that I witnessed many people visiting Talus over the years, but none angered him so much as Noxe. Oh, he is here, too. I think we all know how much of a liar he is. I am no liar. Who are you to shame me in front of the kings? Order! Talus called him a deceiver, and when Talus called him a deceiver after he proposed to help his wife Paloma. Talus knew that the only reason Noxe offered to help him was because he wanted to become famous for something he didn't do. Noxe was enraged, claiming he wasn't a fraud and that he would show Talus. I see. I don't have any questions. Let's proceed. I mean, he did say he used poisons before. The peasant from Branca. Come up. Tell us your name and where you're from. My name's Hermar. I'm from Lord Etton's town, Branca, Your Grace. And what do you have to say? I own a vineyard in Branca. We have been observing Lord Etton for a while now. He has since been acting so strange, walking around the village in a trance. How dare you tell such falsehoods? Calm down, Etton. One time he pissed all over my grape flowers, and now none of my grapes will grow. How rude. He is not a nice man, Your Grace. I'm convinced it was him who poisoned Talus. Is this all, Hermar? Well, what more do you need? Just get rid of him. Who's next? I mean, the vial was found in Branca, and that's his hometown. So I think I think I was right. I think it was Lord Etton. I think we have all the witnesses we have. Now let's proceed to the gathered evidence. An animal tooth. An item so rare only one known person could have returned from such an encounter alive. Noxe the Dragon Slayer, please step forward. Her tooth was examined, and only by one creature fits this unique shape. An Ala demon from the far lands of Kaldor. And who else could have traveled there and back other than the noble Knight of Honor? Whether Noxe slew the beast or not, he must have worn this charm around his neck as one of his storytelling props. This animal tooth was found in the wine cellar. This is when Noxie could have poured the poison into our wine. He wanted to help Talus's wife, Paloma, but the king shamed him instead. Noxie couldn't bear the feeling of rejection, so he planned to murder King Talus. Lies! I am truly a man of honor. I would never do such things. King Talus made a fool of me that day, that is true, but I left his castle as ordered. There's no way does this prove I've killed King Talus, only that I've been to the wine cellar, which I'm not denying. And why would you have been sneaking around Graveno Castle? I was looking for a quiet place, to talk to Lady Lona, Sir Frederick's widow. Well, when we talked, she must have pulled it off my necklace. It was a very fascinating conversation. So you admit this item belongs to you? No. Well, it could be mine. I don't know. I have a lot of these I wear around my neck, but I swear I didn't do anything to the wine. That's enough. Back to the king. The poison phial. The very substance still inside, we are certain that this belonged to the person who poisoned King Talus. Lord Etten, please step forward. It's a common knowledge amongst the royal heads that you have access to all sorts of poisonous substances. Our tests indicate that the substance on the phial matches the one used to poison King Talus. Not only that, it was found near Branca, a village under your control. Talus was against the dust trade, and then we found out from Lord Lurs that you two are not on the best of terms. With Talus's death, weaker borders with Etana makes it easier for you to distribute your dust beyond Devman. By poisoning King Talus, you plan to expand your business, isn't that the truth? Based on Hermar's testimony, you've even given up your own residents to know you're no good. Nonsense. I may be running a little side business, but this product can be found literally anywhere now. Even in the markets of Devman are full distributors. A file does not prove that I was the one who poisoned Talus. This could have been anyone. Enough. Back to the king. There's no more evidence. There's no clear answer here, Your Grace. We have to sentence someone, anyone, or else Ivo will put all the blame on you. We did the best we could. It's just politics at this stage. You might want to consider what benefits you gain from each lord, if any. If we sentence someone without a lot of evidence against them, though, our people will sense that it was just a royal whim. I can handle this, Audrey. Based on the evidence, or lack thereof, I sentence... Well, this is questionable because I think it was Etten. And you know what? The problem is, I think if we sentence Etten, Noxe might turn around and be willing to join us again. I don't think it was Lady Lena, because there was no any sort of proof that we had that tied her to it. So I'm gonna sentence Lord Etten. Lord Etten, Oracle dust is a dangerous substance. You're responsible for the death of King Talus. I sentence you to die. This is ridiculous. My people will come for you, Eric. Eric, King of Devman. You have found the one responsible for my father's death. The outcome of this trial is satisfactory to me, and as such, the Etana forces will aid you in your struggle against Redovia. Oh, wait, no, I'm doing the wrong voice. Oh, I was supposed to do the nerdy voice. Okay, sorry. 3,000 men will be ready to strike when you blow the horn, signaling my men to ambush the enemy. Such is my will. Oh, man, I forgot. I will know. Later this evening. You always love this view. This is where the battle will take place? Yes. Do you see? Right there in the middle. There's a trail. There's a tight trail leading through. That's where we'll hold them off. It's strange. Turns out I'm always staring into the end of it all. Hey, nothing ends. With Ivo's help, we will be victorious. If he helps. You were at the trial. You heard what he said. He will keep his father's promise. Everything will be fine. Let's not worry about that for a second. A lot of things have happened since you left, you know. Your mother's pregnant. We had our fair shares of stress with your mother, too. She's pregnant. You will have a sibling. Congratulations, I guess. It's hard to imagine what she must be going through with the battle on the horizon. Azalea found a new friend. Turned out she's from Redovia, so your mother expelled her from the castle. She's always keeping interesting company. Has she grown up, or is she still a mess? I don't think she'll ever change. Ha. Still gives me a lot of trouble, that one. The other night she pulled another one of her pranks. This time on your sister. Azalea doesn't spare anyone. Sidani finds more pets even more and more ridiculous. She can't quite find a replacement for Dusty. Last time I was here she had a snail. What was it? Smudge. Smudge! Smudge. She gave me a hard time about it. I won't forget that. There's also a hedgehog and a fox. I'm worried what she'll tame next. Oh, I'm knocking stuff down here. Your husband might be looking for you. I suppose. I miss you all so much. Forgive me. I shouldn't have let you leave so soon. You knew this was inevitable. Everything is fine. You don't need to apologize. Aww, we're mending the bridges. Bruises. Ivo was doing this to you? What? Oh, no, he wouldn't. He's very kind. He's good to me. He takes care of me. Just like I told you in the letters. Father, please don't tell him. He's the king of Atana now. He has an army that will blindly follow him even to your gates. Don't say anything. It's better that way. He's better or worse days. Don't anger him more, please. I can't let this bastard treat you like this. No! We're gonna... Not right now. I will talk some sense into him. Please don't. There you are. There you are. Pack up your things, we're going. Father. Say nothing for now. Thank you. Let's go. We need to make preparations for the battle. I think that'll be the only good thing in the long run, and we'll talk to him afterwards. We'll talk to Ivo later. Oh no, we ran out of supplies. We gotta stop paying the army right now. We're only losing 28, so we'll still have over 1,000. And we could prepare the witch for battle. That was a long first half of the episode, so let's see what happens next, because the battle has arrived. The battle between Devman and Redovia foothills of the Grey Mountains. It appears we're late. Redovia's already managed to build up some defense. We'll need to push back and create a choke point at the foothills. The sky is looking clear. That's good. At least something works in our favor. Here, come with me, Your Grace. We gathered everyone we could. We'll make an advance on your mark. My mind's sharp. Weapons ready. At your service, Your Grace. Our pikes can stop any enemy, Your Grace. Getting ready, Your Grace. Getting ready, Your Grace. Getting ready, Your Grace. Preparations. How's it looking? We shouldn't wait much longer. Once we start, there's no way back. We have to defeat the enemy before our army is entirely depleted. I would suggest we make a reserve army. You mentioned a reserve army. Right, we could get a small chunk of our main force and set it aside. A reserve can be used to exploit Redovia's sudden mistakes, or to act upon a nasty surprise to throw our way. Shall we create a reserve? That's a good idea. Very well. Waiting your orders, Your Grace. Archers. I've seen the archers are getting ready. Once the battle starts, the archers will be ready for your command. Atana. What about the horn? We can use it to sound for Atana. I suggest we only use it if necessary to create an element of surprise. It's time. Do not fear, my brothers. Today is not the day we fall. For we made strong allies. And in our time we need to remember that we are not here alone. But we don't need them today. For this is Devman, and we stand our ground. For Devman. Let's show them. Ready for orders. Our arch should take out a good chunk of their forces. Everything is under control. Get ready. Archers! Getting into position. My unit can help. I've trained them myself. Alright. Prepare. So, I guess we have to send our archers out each time. Knock. Show them what we've got. I'll let the rest know. What is this? Your Grace, magic! The fog is obstructing our view. We have no idea what's happening down there. We need to send support immediately. Say the word and we'll charge in with our spears, Your Grace. How do you plan to attack who you cannot see? The fog is so thick it fills my lungs. Not to mention what it must be like down there. One shouldn't rely on vision, but perhaps other senses could help. Unless there is a way to fight with magic. Whatever we do, Your Grace, it's your choice. You must choose the unit to send out. Or let me know if we should wait this one out. I think we should wait it out. Let's wait it out. We're not prepared to fight against magic like this. Let's wait and hope for the best. Oh, we took big casualties. How's this possible? We're outnumbered. Blow the horn, you fools. Must I do everything myself? Archers! Waiting orders. Getting into position. Alright. Fire! Holy shit! How'd their numbers go up to 2,000? Just need to wait a little while longer. We are absolutely getting mucked out there. We don't have the numbers for this fight. The fog is gone. Thought we could get an edge, but they brought monsters. They ride armored bisons. Foul beasts are ravaging our army. We need to keep it together. More men on the battlefield could help swarm the enemy, Your Grace. It could also mean more men can die. Hefty bodies, long sharp horns. Hooves that can crush a man's skull. Not all units are equipped to deal with enemy cavalry. Perhaps we could use a beast professional to hunt them down. Who should we send, Your Grace? I've never seen such beasts, Your Grace. I think there's a way to stop them, though. Hunt these monsters. Go, Velik. Do your best. Yeah, I think if we bought the witch, everything would be pretty useful, too. We're still losing, though. By the gods. Where's Atana? Are they deaf? Blow the horn again. Archers. Fire! Fire! I can't believe this is taking so long. Plus, they keep getting more and more people. Prepare. You know what to do. This will be bad if we lose. A letter, Your Grace. Help isn't coming. This must be a falsehood. We had a deal. Your Grace, that is not all. These are not fire arrows, it's magic. Creatures made of flame. Oh man, this is really bad. Magical fog, monsters, and now more magic. Focus on defense should be the most important part. Good organization on the battlefield could also be key to the situation. Perhaps the witch could try a spell. Who should we send out? We don't have a witch! Our men won't be able to handle fire well. We don't have a witch! We gotta wait. We gotta wait it out. This is really bad. Down to 210 soldiers. Darn it. Despite what the letter says, we need to try the horn again. Here we go. Nothing. I sense something bad is coming. Rain. Haha! Archers! We're the last squad, Your Grace. This is really not going well. Get into position. Our numbers are not good right now. They're really not good. We can't last much longer, Your Grace. There's no sign of a Tana. The letter was right. What else is there? They just keep coming. It's been an honor, Your Grace. We're far from finished. Let's give them all. This does not look good. Some kind of monstrous device? We have no other choice. We have to send everyone in. Gather round. Get everyone in there. The reserve soldiers, too. All hope is gone, no. Let's show them what we are made of. They've shown us the unfamiliar. We've seen beasts, magic, but they haven't seen what we have in store. Let's show them what Devman is made of. Give them hell! On my order. Show them your spears. Give them hell. Send in the reserve armies. That's it, Your Grace. We gave them all we got. We can't take any more. Oh my god. An avalanche hit? What just happened? The gods have saved us all. Unbelievable. We have survived. Ooh. We have no army. Wow. We actually pulled it off. Well then. I mean, let's see what we can do to start rebuilding, I guess. But wow, what an ending to part 15. Thank you for that wild trip. We had a court, we had a war. This is one hell of a part, and I think we are only at the start of this because we got more game to go. I think we're only at week 30. There's 52 weeks in a year, I think. Don't ask, don't keep me on track for that one. I might not actually be right about that. But anyways, thank you again for watching part 15. What a part. Hit that subscribe button with the bell so you can be notified as we start putting in more episodes coming out. Oh, it's been so fun up to this point. Hit me up on my socials as well, at the Devman2dx on Twitter and Devman2dx, the Devman2dx, sorry, on Twitch. So check me out there, and we will talk to you again in the next part.